What's up everybody, I'm Shaq Ultra, and today I'm going to show you how to remove that annoying hiss, that white noise sound that you hear when you're live streaming, when you're recording, or even when you're talking with your friends on Discord. First, I got to show you an example of what I'm talking about. Wait a minute. You haven't set up voicemeeter, have you? You should probably watch this video and then come back to this tutorial. So, after you're done watching that video, click Menu, go down to System Settings, and you want to highlight in one left and in one right. Right now I have these highlighted and I already have it set up, so you hear my voice in all the clarity that it is. But as soon as I remove these, this is what you hear. And you hear that background hiss. My mic is terrible. My microphone is horrible. But once you click these again, my voice cleans up and that white noise is gone. To continue to set this up, you want to open up Google and you want to search Reaper. You should get something like this, Reaper Audio Production Without Limits. Click download and it should bring you up to this page. I have the Windows 64-bit. I downloaded this one. You can download the 32-bit if you have a 32-bit system. After you just download and install it, then you want to sign up for FL Studio. This is just signing up for the ImageLine forms. You need to sign up to actually download the free VST that they have. So you search sign up FL Studio and you click sign up, and then it'll bring you to this page. You just fill out all your information, and then after you actually sign in, then you want to search minihost. After you search minihost, minihost new should pop up and it'll bring you to this site. You want to click get the Windows or OS X beta installers, so you want to click on that. And after you click on that, it'll bring you up to this form page, and then you download the zip. I had to download the zip because I don't have Mac OS, but you download the zip. And if you didn't sign up for the FL Studio form, these links wouldn't be available. That's the reason you had to sign up. So after you download these, install it, and after you install it, you're going to want to bring up minihost modular, and it'll look like this. Well, it won't look exactly like this, but I'm going to show you it's going to look like this when we're done. So you're going to you're going to click File, and then you're going to click Preferences. After you click Preferences, you want to change your audio device type to asio, and then you want to change your device to voicemeeter potato insert virtual asio. And if you have voicemeeter banana, it's going to be something similar, but add that after you're done. Then you click plugins, and you're going to want to click browse. You're going to go to your C drive, program files, your VST plugins, and then click OK. After you click OK, it's going to scan and it's going to verify, and it's going to make sure that it just gets all of these like mini programs, mini VSTs, and then you're going to close out of this. After you close out of this, right click just somewhere out in the open, right click in here, and click add plugin, and add the REAFIR underscore standalone. And if you have a 32-bit, it'll look different, but you click that. And you want to route it just like this. So your audio in, you want to click it. And just drag it to your other audio in for your REA. And then you want to take the output, the audio out, and you want to click it and drag it to your audio out. So pretty much what this is doing is patching this this program into these two slots. It's getting fed into that program first and then into voicemeeter, so it can clean up your sound. Let me show you what it looks like on my end, because I already have one set up. But when you click it, you see all this. You see this yellow line? This is all the noise that's coming from my mic. You're gonna have different noise depending on your environment. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna click this drop down box, you're gonna click subtract, and then for 10 seconds, you're gonna click this box, but for 10 seconds, right after you click that box, you're gonna want to stay as quiet as possible, because it's trying to filter out, it's trying to get a noise level. You see this red line? It's trying to get a consistent noise level, so it blocks out those sounds at those lower frequencies. and when it blocks it out, then it's like a more precise noise gate, so it doesn't capture any of that. Just like the audio gate inside of voicemeeter right here, this is just like a threshold, but the threshold opens once you get loud enough, and then it just stays open for a certain amount of time, and then it closes back. This completely just blocks out any frequency that's at that threshold, and I can still get over it, but any other frequency, it's still closed to those other frequencies. So what you want to do is click subtract, press this button, be as quiet as possible, then uncheck the box, and you're good to go. And then everything's set up. So when you click, if you want to hear how it sounds, you want to just go back to your voicemeter and click wherever your headphone is. Mine is A1, and you'll be able to hear your voice, and it'll sound way more clear, and you won't have that background hiss. And that's how you set it up. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I'll follow up and hopefully make another video to help you out. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you liked it. Peace.